Welcome to Pastor G's Roundtable. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, it's been a wonderful, wonderful time in the previous episodes where we discussed and delved into diverse topics, where we dealt with quite a number of things from social ills, perseverance, transformation, lifestyle awareness, and alternative medicine. But now, today, I'm here to say to you, thank you, an attitude for gratitude. I want to start it that way, as I'm going to be challenging you on that attitude for gratitude. The question I have for you today is, what are you grateful for? I am grateful for my life. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for many, many other things that I can talk to. I have a ritual which I learned, and it is very, very important that you do it as well. You will stop complaining about the things you do not have once you start doing it. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, you write down 5 things that you are grateful for. And when you sleep in the evening, you also write 5 things that you are grateful for. You would have had 10 for the day, or it could be the same 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening, but you have 5 things to thank your life for. You thank God for what He has given you on that 24 hours of that day. And remember, we want to always focus on spending time in regretting the things that have happened in the previous 24 hours, which we cannot reclaim. It's gone. And sometimes we want to focus and have so much anxiety in looking at the next 24 hours, which we cannot get until we finish the 24 hours that you have in front of you. So I want to challenge you and say, even if you send a VN, if you send a short video or a message, a text message into our platforms, and tell us what you are grateful for. We're going to be talking about that attitude of gratitude. And yes, we need to be grateful for anything that we have and that we are. Let me make an example. The first thing I think of when I think of gratitude is God. I claim God as mine. Isn't that an honor and a privilege that the creator of the universe, the creator of heaven and earth, the one who has bountiful resources, the one who is love and has love, the one who is power and has power, the one who is caring, I call him mine. I claim him. I have to be grateful for that and thank him for being my God. That's number one. Before you complain about anything, even from him, blaming him sometimes for delaying or denying your things, you got to be grateful that he's yours. You are his. Isn't it wonderful to know that you belong in the kingdom? You are a prince, or you are a king, or you are a princess or a queen, because you belong in the kingdom. You got to be grateful for that. The next thing I always get to be grateful for is my life. I have a life. I woke up this morning and I have life. I've been given another 24 hours to live. Wow, isn't that wonderful? Life. I'm still breathing. I'm vibrant. I'm jumping. I'm running around. And all my senses are working. I woke up, my eyes can still see. I try to listen and I can still hear. I smell and I smell an aroma of many things, from flowers to fragrances to food and everything. Wow. I lift my limbs and I realize they're still working. I can touch, I still have sense of touch. I walk, I go to where I want to walk and go to. Isn't that something to be grateful for? All your senses are working. Did you know that there are people who would like to taste food today? They have food, but their sense of taste is gone. But do you also know that there are people who do not have food, but all their senses are working? You got to be grateful if you have both or you have one of them, because we have everything we need that we need to be grateful for. Again, I'm saying to you, it's my challenge I'm giving to you. What are you grateful for before you start complaining? There is something that you are grateful for. And that's a challenge I'm giving to you, and I'm asking you to bring it on. Bring it on. The next thing that comes to my mind, I have a wife that we share a vision, we share values, we share purpose. We are in the same route together as destined by God, originally intended by God, and God has given us, or given me and her, a purpose to live and live according to where He wants us to go. I have a wife who's loving and a wife who's supportive, a wife that I love. I'm grateful to God for that. The next thing I think of is my kids. I've got beautiful kids that God has bestowed upon me and given me that responsibility. And I thank God that He trusted me and entrusted me with children that I need to take care of. Isn't that something to be grateful for? An attitude for gratitude. What are you grateful for? It's a challenge I'm throwing onto your lap. And sit down and look at that gratitude journal and think of the things that you can write on it. And I've written 3 already. I started with God, my life, my wife. The next thing was my kids. And then, what else? A home. I have a home that is tranquil, peace, comfort that I come to, and I get to have all the peace, rest, and I know I have time and I have a place where I can say, I'm home. I can have all other challenges throughout the day, but when I come back home, I have a home. Do you know how many things you can be grateful for? You can even be grateful for to have parents, if you still have them, to have siblings. Isn't that wonderful? Everything in life, we need to be having that gratitude. Actually, to even have an opinion is something you need to be grateful for. You have an opinion, you have something to say which you believe so much in it. Actually, the belief itself, in whatever you believe in God or believe in whatever you believe in, but I want to say you need to be grateful to even have a belief, to have feelings. It's something you need to be grateful for because you have feelings, you feel, you are a feeler of things. Sometimes you are a seer of things and you need to be grateful to God for those kind of things. And yes, you have a network that translates to your net worth. I don't know whether you're working or you have a business, but you've got to be grateful for whatever brings wealth or income unto you, for you to have things that you need in life. Thank God for anything that you have had and anything that you have right now. An attitude of gratitude. I can go on and go on. I'm just saying to you, think about things that you can thank God for, that you know. I mean, to even have a society, to even have a community, to even have a country that you come from is an honor you need to be grateful for, because there is a sense of belonging. You belong somewhere and you need to be grateful for. And I want to say, did you know that it's something to be grateful for, to have rights? Some are enshrined in all the constitutions of this world. But that right is something you need to be grateful for. So I'm saying and I'm challenging you and I'm asking you, what are you grateful for? And please send those messages and also continue to be part of our podcast as I promised. Incredible guests that are going to be coming with diverse, insightful, very indulging and very exciting topics that we'll be dealing with. One key topic that has been asked many times by people, it's a topic of fatherlessness, which we dealt with partly from the 2 topics we had in the past, from the lady that had challenges from growing up not knowing a father until the mother was gone. And another one was the young man who was involved in crime and ended up in prison and came back transformed and changed, became a minister and an author. Gratitude. One, in the midst of all the atrocities and adversities and challenges of life, there is something to be grateful for. We tend to want to focus on the negative and don't realize that there are great things that we need to be grateful for. And one of the key things about gratitude is that the more you thank God for the things you have, the more He realizes that I need to give you, because I can see you have a sense and an attitude of gratitude. Why must I give you if you do not even appreciate what I've already given you? So look at yourself, look at things that you need to look at. You can start from yourself in your body. You can start looking around you, look at your possessions, look at what you have, and begin to give God gratitude. As I said, the topic we're going to be dealing with in the near future is fatherlessness, which is the key issue that's challenging a lot of people in terms of social life. That a lot of prisons are filled with young men and women that had issues with fatherlessness and ended up in prison, taking wrong choices. Remember, nature versus nurture. your environment will influence you. As long as there's no mentors, there's no guidance, there are no people that are there to help you to live life. But you've got to be grateful that you, in the midst of all those challenges that you've had in life, you still have life. Challenge. What are you grateful for? May the good Lord bless you as you start the ritual of a gratitude journal, starting in the morning, writing the 5 things you're grateful for, and in the evening, 5 things that God has done for you. I've done it, and it's working for me. I keep on thanking God for who He is and for the things that I've just counted for you. And I'm challenging you to say, attitude of gratitude. What have you got to thank God for? God bless you, and keep on watching, keep on following, and keep on liking, and keep on subscribing in all our channels and platforms, so that you don't miss out on any of the new topics that are coming for the new year. And may the good Lord bless you. Thank you so much.